All right, hi. So let's start out the day by doing a challenge problem. So you guys try to solve this for M, and then we'll check it when we check notes. But we're going to start with 2.4, solving equations with variables on both sides. What's the solution of 5x plus 2 equals 2x plus 14? So how do we go about solving these? If you read, it says, get the variables on one side and the numbers on the other. So we always want variables on one side, numbers on the other. To get the variables on one side, I'm going to subtract the smaller amount. So I'm going to subtract 2x. So I still have x's on this side. 5x minus 2x is 3x. I still have the plus 2. And now my x's are gone from this side, and I just have the 14. So then my next step would be, just like we did over the last few days, I have the x's. I need to move everything away from them. So I'm going to start by subtracting 2. And I still have 3x on this side equals 14 minus 2, which is 12. Then the next step, I need to break 3 times x up to undo multiplication. I divide, and you get x is equal to, because those reduced to be 1, 12 divided by 3, which is 4. So let's look at another one. Here's our line. We need to get letters on one side, numbers on the other. I'm going to, again, move the smaller amount of x's to keep my x's positive. You don't have to. I just like to always keep my x's positive if I can. So that's 7x. This says, excuse me, 7k minus 4k. And 7 minus 4 is 3k. We still have the plus 2 equals, now I have no k's on this side, but I have that minus 10. Next step, we circle the k's, the variables, and everything with it. So I need to move the stuff that's furthest away. Subtract 2, and you have 3k equals negative 10, and another negative 2 is negative 12. Then you have to divide to break up 3 times k, opposite of division is multiplication. So those cancel out. I'm just left with k equals negative 12 divided by 3, which is negative 4. What is the solution for x? Same as last time. This time the smaller amount's on this side, so I'm going to subtract the smaller x's. I have 4 left on this side equals 5 minus 3, which is 2x minus 10. Next step, circle my x's, get the stuff away from them. Undo minus 10 is add 10. So 10 plus 4 is 14 equals 2x. Then it's 2 times x, so to break 2 and x up, I have to divide. And you get x equals 7. All right, so let's do this one more together, and then you guys can do the last one on your own. So here we go. This time, actually, negative 3 is my smaller c's. Remember I said I wanted to keep my variables positive? So I'm going to add 3 c's to both sides. And now I have negative 12 equals negative 5 plus 4c. And undo minus 5, so I'm going to add 5. And this will be negative 7 equals 4c. I have to break up 4 and c by dividing. And I have negative 7 fourths equals c. You guys go ahead and do this one, and then that will be it for this section.